So much pain! So much pain!
We still invent ways to lose games. What's up, guys? APW Sports signing in, and yep, Bears just do what the Bears do. Get our hopes up and then just let us completely down. Yet again, this team just absolutely finds ways and just invents new ways on how to lose a football game. But it's a lot I want to talk about, so let's just get into this reaction. Bears lose 30-27 to lose their fourth consecutive game. Let's get into it.
Tinkleberg.
Well, Bears went bare. Can never just find a way to close a football game. Can we?
Trash!
Jesus. We could just never find a way to close a football game out, no matter what we do. Come back and we still find a way to lose it. All right, y'all, man. I'm on it. Fire Eberflus.
Yeah! Fire!
No matter what, if it's we can't get stops when we really need stops. We keep getting penalties on ourselves. You know, the refs did call things a little bit crazy. We got a pass interference twice on Jaylon Johnson. One of them was justifiable, the other one, no. Then we had a pass interference on the touchdown potential that DJ Moore threw to Odunze. They didn't call that, but they called Jaylon Johnson for the one where it was just like a feet tank. I don't know. But either way it goes, this Bears team just invents ways to lose football games.
Trash!
And yet again, another damn block field goal. Yet again, special teams cost us again. DeAndre Carter with the muff punt. That just led to a Vikings touchdown. We invent ways to lose.
Squidward!
We invent hella ways to lose. Whether it's Hail Marys, lose. Block field goals, lose. No offensive touchdowns against New England, lose. We just invent new ways to lose. We go from winning 8-9 games in a row at home. We done lost 3 straight now.
Trash!
This team is the biggest problem of high blood pressure in Chicago. Whoever's a Bears fan, this team creates high blood pressure because of you watching them every damn week. This is an atrocity. And then on top of that, we have a short week against the best team in the NFL in Detroit. Ooh, Lord. But this game, is it me or you guys leave your comments? Is this defense starting to regress? You let Sam Darnold throw for 330, 2 touchdowns. You didn't pick him off, and we know he's tended to throw interceptions. Running the football, you gave up 124 yards rushing as a team. Aaron Jones had 106. 2 in the touchdown, and then a 41-yard run. This defense, at least in my opinion, it looks like it's starting to regress. We don't create pass rush, which I felt was the problem last week. We don't get pass rush when we need to. Yeah, we had 3 sacks, but when you look at the eye test of this football game, it was way too many times where Sam Darnold was in the pocket taking pictures, could have called his wife, could have ordered Uber Eats, could have ordered DoorDash, could have called him an Uber ride for after the game because he got that much time in the pocket. This damn defense has regressed. This damn team can never just put it all together completely. You have a very good and efficient game from Caleb. You had 340 and 2 TDs with no picks, 3 sacks. Now he did take one where he just should have ran on that late drive. He just should have ran on that overtime drive. He was standing there looking, take her off. Take her off. The Bears just We beat ourselves more than the other team beats us when it seems like.
Trash.
At the end of the day, the Bears, time of possession, you win. Total yardage, you lose that by about 50. They both created turnover. They had 2 more first downs. This game, for the most part, I'm not going to say all of it, for a good portion of this game, the Bears were right there. And they started to let things go late. They did have that comeback. But this Bears team is just the damn high blood pressure. Because, number one, we couldn't run the football much at all. DeAndre Swift only had 30 yards rushing. And as a team, we had 78 yards rushing.
Trash.
I figured we wasn't going to run the football as successfully because we know that the Minnesota Vikings have the best run defense in the NFL. We did take advantage of the pass defense that was ranked at the bottom there, 30th. It's like we get Thomas Brown, our offense starts to look better, and all of a sudden, our defense starts to look like
trash.
We couldn't stop the run. We couldn't stop anything. Justin Jefferson had a mediocre day on his standards, and like I always said, Jaylon Johnson always says the best corner in the league, and I'm not going to get away from that. It's just the fact that we can never, as a football team, play complete football. Ever! Special teams, 2 blunders, block field goal, muff punt, that changes the game. Offensively, we still have those pre-snap penalties. We still have a lot of those penalties where we get set back and it puts us behind the chains. We still, at times, have Caleb hold on to the football too long. Defensively, we can't stop the run to save our lives. And on top of that, Jordan Addison and TJ Hawkinson went off. And which I figured they were going to try to get those 2 guys if they keep Jaylon Johnson or Justin Jefferson. And that is exactly what the Minnesota Vikings offensively did. This Bears team just continues to get outcoached. It continues to get outsmarted. We have fight. We have fight as a team. We come back, but damn it, we can never turn that into a win. Even when the Bears were coming back, I was getting ready, literally late game, I was getting ready to record this video because it was over. I felt it was over. But we luckily enough came back, got the field goal, which I thought that was almost out. To be honest, it looked like that was a miss because it went left and then it just literally hooked back right. But our problem is just we can never play complete football. We have a good, solid offensive game, good, solid in the passing game, even though at times Caleb did miss throws, but he's a rookie, so I'm going to say that. Then on top of that, we can't run the football, but only so effectively, which I thought that was going to be a case coming into this game, was why I didn't pick the Bears, because of the stout run defense that the Vikings have. And then on top of that, we have 2 more special teams blunders, another field goal block, and a muff punt that led to a touchdown for Minnesota.
Trash.
You cannot win football games when you're constantly shooting yourself in the foot with penalties, which the Bears did again, 7 penalties for 80 yards. Turnovers, we had another turnover with the muff punt. Then on top of that, you as a Bears team just cannot, because just for the life of me, they struggled on 3rd down yet again, 6 for 17. Defensively, the Vikings were almost 50% completing 3rd downs. They were 6 of 13, while the Bears were 6 of 17. And on 4th down, we were 2 for 3, even though we did stop Minnesota on their 4th down attempt. It's just, we just get in our own way. The Bears, whatever happens, we just get in our own way with football games. Now, Caleb, I will take this away from this ball game. Caleb has promise, and Thomas Brown is starting to look like he should have been the guy that should have been the Bears offensive coordinator this entire time.
Yeet.
Not Shane Waldron. Because this offense does look better. Defensively, it just looks like we're taking a step back there. We're not creating much of the turnovers we get, even though we did strip Aaron Jones on the first drive on 1st and goal. I think 1st or 2nd and goal when Jonathan Owen stripped him and got the football back, but the Bears couldn't do anything with it. But what else is new? Why does being a Bears fan have to hurt so much? And I know you guys feel this pain with me. Why does being a Bears fan have to hurt?
So much pain.
No matter what this team does, it's always going to find some way to get in its own goddamn way. And it happened again today. Whether we get a solid offensive performance, solid in the passing game, we can't run the football. Whether it's we get the comeback late, we start to look like we have a little bit of things going, and then we have the muff part.
Damn.
We get in field goal range, pop opportunity. I think it was to take a 10-7 lead. We get the field goal block, yes, again.
Damn.
And it looked like it was literally the same thing that happened last week against Green Bay. We invent new ways to fuck ourselves over and lose football games. And Bears did it again today. And then for overtime drive, you can't make one stop. Third down, wide open to Jordan Addison. Another long third down, wide open to T.J. Hawkins. Literally set up the game-winning field goal. We just can't play it all together at fucking all. And some of the decisions, and I'm just a bit of a head scratcher to go for 2 at that moment. Especially the first time we went for 2, I was like, huh? You make it a 6-point game, but I mean, I guess because your field goal unit is just all in shambles at this point, and it's starting to look like it's just in shambles. Then on top of that, you go for 2. I don't know. Some of these head scratching decisions leads me to the fire Eberflus train. Defensively, this team has just regressed as a defensive unit. In my opinion, they are not the same unit. Granted, I did say this on Twitter. It looks like the Jaquan Brisker concussion hurt more this Bears team than what we thought. Andrew Billings up front hurt as well. And when our defensive line doesn't have depth like it was, when our defensive line struggles, we don't twist, we don't stunt. It looks like everybody's just trying to win straight one-on-ones with no sense of defensive action to get guys wide open pass rush situations. And if we can't get home to the quarterback and we can't have those moments where we can change the game. Yeah, it seemed Montez had his first sack in probably like a month, but it doesn't help when we don't put him in positions to succeed and have different variations of look for an offensive line. It doesn't look like we do that. Then on top of it, our offensive line, we just couldn't run the football today. Well, granted, like I said, number one rush defense. It's just, we just never put it all together. We got some timely third down conversions when we needed it. We just can't put it all together as a football team ever. And this is going back to the Nagy era. This is going back to the John Fox era. This is going back to the Tremaine era. We just never can put it all together as a football team. Ever. And that is why you lose a ball game like this.
Dinkelberg.
Your offense comes back, you get a hell of a luck of an offside kick, and Caleb Williams makes a very efficient, very good throw to DJ Moore to set the field goal up to put the Bears into overtime. Then it's just like, we just go back to the same old offense. We go back to the same old looking overtime, and we just blow the damn game.
Ass.
Being a Bears fan is probably one of the hardest things in American professional sports, because it just doesn't look like we can get anything right. It is painful to sit there and watch this every week. And now we about to do this on national television, Thanksgiving, against the best team in the NFL, and the Detroit Lions. Lord Jesus, we need you. The way we playing right now, what unit is going to show up? It looks like the offense showed up today. Defensively, we didn't.
Damn you!
One defense, didn't. Special teams, definitely didn't. We had that blown return with DeAndre Carter, but he just don't look like we can ever just put it all together and just, we create another way to lose. I just don't for the life of me. And it's crazy. I did pick the Bears to lose this game, but it's just the way we lost this game and the way we've been losing the last 2 years. Something has got to change. In my opinion, that's Matt Eberflus. It's time.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
It's time. I can't talk about this anymore.
And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that. We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked. Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Not like this.